everybody, and welcome back to Life with M-Chan, December 2020. Okay, so this month is going to be the second episode of hashtag How M-Chan Does Things. Believe it or not, one of the questions I get is how I transfer or move from point A to point B when I'm not in my wheelchair, and also how I go to the restroom. So today, with the help of Ari the Amazing, I'm going to show you how I transfer using something called a ceiling lift and a hygienic sling. And I'm going to show you how I go to the restroom, but don't worry, it won't be scandalous because you're not going to see anything you don't want to see, if you catch my drift. Thanks for coming along on the journey. Okay guys, so this yellow piece of fabric right here that you see is called a hygienic sling. What's a hygienic sling, you ask? Well, a hygienic sling allows someone else to help a differently abled person with a transfer while still having access to their bottom and or other parts of their lower body to assist with toileting and or dressing. The thing that is attached to is called a ceiling lift. Yes, thank you, Ari the Amazing, for panning. So the hygienic sling attaches to the ceiling lift by fabric loops on the sling to metallic hooks on the lift, and you can adjust the sling according to the person's physical needs or height, and once you're in the sling, then you're ready to transfer. So now you might be saying well, you can say that verbally, but what does it look like? Well, let us show you. This is Ari the Amazing, Dream Team member extraordinaire. She's going to demonstrate putting on a sling, and she's going to talk through this, because if I do it, I'll get too stiff for Ari to put the sling on with my tight muscle tone.
Mm-hmm. So we got this sling here, and you want to make sure you're putting the right things in the right places. So this part goes on her back, and then these straps go under her arms, and then these ones go under her legs.
Right.
So,
and so then I slide forward like this.
You can pull her forward.
And by the way, guys, don't we look cute in our matching outfits? I think so. And yes, we planned it this way, in case you're wondering. And we slide in and slide out.
You're going to take the black straps and Velcro them together so that she's nice and secure.
And then we work the straps under the legs. Like so.
Okay. And you're going to hook them onto the lift. There's 4 different levels, but we usually do it on the blue.
Right, because that helps me stay at a 90-degree angle, which is what we want orthopedically.
And then with the leg straps, you're actually going to cross them to the other side so that she doesn't fall out underneath.
Right, and so my hips stay at that 90-degree angles again, and my legs stay directly under me.
And then make sure you do all that before you unbuckle her.
Yep, because safety first. We make sure we're secure in one system before we unsecure in another.
Undo her feet straps. And at this point, I'm going to put up the toilet seat and start lifting her.
And use the remote, which is this white thing right here with the gray buttons. And so there's up and down arrows.
So do up.
Yes. You make such a good dream team man out there.
Just make sure it's not hooked on anything, or else that can be bad.
Yes.
So make sure you didn't forget to unstrap her.
Right.
And then at this point...
And then I just literally slide over the toilet. Look, it's personal care magic.
The ceiling lift is amazing. You can just pull her around the whole room.
Right, and that makes it safer for those taking care of me, body mechanics wise, and it's a lot more comfortable for me. One of the questions I get is the sling is uncomfortable? And the answer is no, not really, unless I have an orthopedic injury. The sling, actually, like for those of you that have been ziplining, like for me, a hygienic sling feels exactly like the harness that you would wear on your lower body to go ziplining. Just for me, it happens to be on my whole body.
Mm-hmm.
So typically, Ari would now like pull down my pants and my underwear, but we'll just leave that to the imagination. And then we lower down on the toilet.
Make sure you push her back far enough so she's not like leaning way back on the toilet.
Right, because you want to make sure things get in the toilet. And then ta-da! I do my business, which fa la la, you can just imagine that again. So just sing Christmas Carol in your head instead. And so we wait for me to do my business. I tell someone I'm done. So hey Ari, I'm done.
Alrighty, let's get you up.
Yeah, now this next part I want to show you is specifically related to my personal care, like the wiping and drying process. Most people just use the coveted TP, they wipe, they drop in the toilet, they flush, and hopefully they wash their hands afterwards. But for me, I have a propensity to get urinary tract infections or UTIs, so to avoid that, we do a 2-step wiping process.
Make sure you wear gloves.
Right. Because hygiene first, folks.
We're going to use baby wipes first. We're going to do 2 of them. And kind of overlap them. And then you just wipe front to back.
Wipe it down. Wipe.
If you need to do that again, you can.
Yeah.
And then you use paper towel to dry it off.
Yep, and the reason for that is we want to get any moisture away from my body because infections like dark, moist places. So to avoid that, we make sure we dry.
You can go back to your chair.
Yep. And then we slide me back into the chair, like so. And you push me back on in as we're going down.
And then you would buckle her back in.
Yeah. No, we can just...
Okay. So make sure that she's buckled and her feet are strapped in before taking the sling off.
Correct. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want, in the comment section below, leave me with some ideas for the next How MTN does things. If you wonder how I do something, let me know, and I'd be happy to make a video for you. Thanks. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Ari. Bye.